am back, and you can tell I am wearing actual hair, OMG, not wearing my wig, OMG. Can't really yes, but like I really like it. I just kind of curled it and and I think I did put 2 strands of extensions in, and that's it. And I'm liking it. I don't know, I might wear my hair like this tomorrow. I don't know yet. Debating it.
Fitting room track.
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
No problem. This one is here.
So I don't know yet.
Oh,
Anyways,
fitting room track.
I got these jeans on, and I don't know, I'm still kind of faded. I'm gonna get them. They're for curvy girls, and as you can tell, I have a curvy one. So I don't know, I'm still debating. But the one thing, I like my pockets in the front, and this doesn't have pockets. Dang. But I do like them. I don't know, I'm still debating if I'm gonna get them or not. But yeah, that's how it looks. But and then they are a little bit long, so we'll see. I don't know yet. Oops. But yeah. Anyways, and this is a bodysuit that I bought at Local Fever at GPO, and I like it. It's nice, and I got a large because I just like to have the extra room. I don't like everything super tight, and even that medium should not fit well with my boobs, so I have to get a large. But yeah, it looks good, the bodysuit. Anyways, I don't know, it's still fading. Well, hi guys. So as you can see, I am wearing extensions. Yeah, it's definitely how do I put it? When I'll put on the little, well, I guess the last like snippet that you saw on this, I guess it's a vlog. I was wearing my actual hair. I mean, of course, I was wearing, I was just wearing like a little bit of extensions, just to add thickness. So the length was definitely my actual length. And after that, I just kind of got into the groove where maybe I should just try wearing extensions again. And sure enough, I'm wearing extensions. And I guess the main reason why I was starting to wear extensions because I'm noticing my hair is now coming back back stronger now, more than ever. And I feel like maybe I should start wearing my actual hair, letting my head breathe. I mean, I love my wig. I mean, Tess wigs, hands down, are like the best wig I've ever had, that Tess wig. But I just feel like as of now, I'm taking kind of a break from the Tess wigs and wearing extensions. So I don't know why I decided to change to wear, I don't know, it just like something told me over this past weekend that I should try out some hair extensions. And luckily I saved, or I was able to use some of my previous hair extensions and blend them. So it was pretty cool because I was able to use like mixtures of different like batches of hair extensions. So like the ones I'm wearing right now, they're not all one set. I mean, I think you can kind of tell because they're different colors, right? So I was trying to go for where the bottom half of my hair is like silver and blue, and then the top portion of my hair is like brown, like dark brown and medium brown. So I mean, I don't think I'm going to be wearing this forever, this kind of look, but it's definitely something that I thought it was pretty cool just to kind of try out wearing extensions again. And yeah, so anyways, I'm heading back to work because I was at work earlier, and then my husband JD had to he swung by my work to to pick me up so I can drop him back off with this car. We were having some issues with with his car. Hopefully it's gonna get fixed today. We're just waiting on his friend to go ahead and fix it, and then we should be back to having 2 cars. So hence, that's the reason why I'm doing this little vlog. I have time because I am not at work at this moment. I'm heading to work though, and then after that, got work. It is a Monday and it is President's Day, so unfortunately, all our schools, they have today. We're all in session. We're all at school because there's some like holidays, government holidays, or like holidays that are strictly for Guam here, and so they can't. So just because we have to meet like a certain amount of days and stuff like that, like making sure that we have enough. Like we meet like at least the 180 mark days. So that's I think that's one reason. And then so we kind of switched up some of the holidays. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. But I mean, I know it is definitely a federal holiday. So all like federal departments, they're all closed. Like the banks, and I know the banks are closed, and I believe even the post office is closed too. So yeah, but all the local government agencies, those are still open. So yeah, and yep, so that's the way it is. So that's why I'm working on President's Day, because yes, it's a holiday, but we don't recognize it as it is a holiday. It's just that we don't, I guess, recognize it as a holiday for us. I know it sucks, but what can we do, right? So it is what it is. So anyways, I just got back at school, so I'm here, and yeah, so. But yeah, I will give you more updates on this hair, guys, because I am really happy with it. Anyways, check you later. Bye. Well, hi, guys. So anyways, it is a Friday, and where was I with this? Oh yes, so it's a Friday. I'm heading back to work. I had to drop off my hubby because right now, this whole week, we were just one car this whole week. So it is what it is, but at least now we are how do I put it, it's the end of the week already, so we should be hopefully starting next week the car will be fixed already, so we'll be back to having 2 cars. But yeah, so anyways, as you can see, that I haven't worn my my wig for this whole week, and I'm actually loving just wearing extensions, and it's been real fun just wearing them, and I mean, of course, you just got to be very careful on where you're going to put your extensions, right? So they don't show. But, especially if there's wind, just be prepared that you just kind of keep your hair in check just to make sure, they won't show or anything. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? So, of course, you just got to be careful with that. Anyway, so yeah, I bought a new set on Monday. I'm still using some of my old set from previous times. But I got a newer set that was like the darkest brown, which I think it was a 2. which is to make it as close as it can to be to my natural color or to my actual hair, because I did dye my hair a dark brown. And so it's not the exact same color, but it's close enough at least so it can blend well. And then of course too, I have some of my older ones where I did use the same dye for my own hair with some of the extensions, like the gray ones. Those are the ones that I use, like the dark pieces here, right here. This is the actual color, or this is the actual dye. It does kind of look a little black. I mean, when you look at my natural hair, my actual hair does have almost like close to like a dark brown black look to it. So that's why it kind of looks here on the bottom where the gray extensions are, where it kind of has that black look to it because of the hair dye that I used. But yeah, so it blends pretty well. I was debating that I might get that dye, the hair color dye that matched my actual color, and use the ones that I bought, the brand new ones, the brand new set that I bought, and kind of use like the top portion, dye the top portion of the extensions. I was thinking of doing that. We'll see. But I mean, it's still blending nicely. I mean, it's not like it doesn't blend. It still does blend. But it might blend even better with that. I don't know. I'm still kind of debating. I haven't quite yet made my full-on decision if I'm going to do that. But yeah, so I really like wearing the extensions. My hair, it's still long, so it's not short or anything. So it still has that long look, and it has a long layered look to it. Because my hair is still, it's kind of like a little bit, kind of like around like my shoulder, just a tad bit past my shoulder, not completely past it, but just like a little bit of it. So because of it still being short, like the only way to really blend, I mean, there's a couple ways of really blending with your blending extensions with your actual natural hair. One way is just, of course, having thicker extensions and then putting multiple on different areas. That's one way of doing it. So it can kind of mask the short pieces, and all you got to do is just curl it to really mask it. That's one way of doing it. But because my hair is not naturally thick as it already, because of that, because it's not naturally thick, it's fine hair. So because of that, what was I gonna say? Yeah, because of that, it's not gonna go so well, because you're gonna eventually see the extensions a whole lot easier. And yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at with that. That's another thing. The other way of blending your hair, your shorter pieces of your hair, would be having layers, making a lot of layers. And that's what I did. So like every piece of my hair, of the extensions that I have, they're not all the same length. They're all different lengths. So when I put it in my hair, it has that actual layered look to it, that natural layered look to it. And so that's what makes it look like, oh, are those extensions or they're not? Because what happens is that when some people, what they do is if they don't make layers, they don't do layers to their hair, what happens is that it's really hard to blend it. because you're going to see your shorter pieces of hair, and then you're going to see this really long piece of hair. So you're gonna have to definitely make layers, because if you don't make layers, you're not going to be able to disguise your hair with the extensions hair. Yeah, so it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that if you try to keep practically everything all one length. And so, of course, that's not, that's not cute, right? You want to make sure that it looks cute, right? Where was I going with this? I'm sorry. So what I do for my hair is the second option, which is make sure you have layers in your hair, in the extensions, different layers, and then of course curl it, because then when you curl it, especially if there are multiple different colors, when you curl it, it just kind of combines it all, and it looks really seamless. It looks really nice. It's real pretty, and that's kind of like what I do, and that's what makes it like definitely curly, for sure curling. I mean, it makes it look really nice seamlessly. And so yeah, and then of course I started to after I did that, then I was kind of like debating, like, what am I going to do to the top portion of my head area? Because like there's some parts like, I need to fix it a little bit. So what I did was I did my side bangs again. Side bangs side bangs for me just tend to be like my go-to look. I think a lot of it too has to deal with my forehead. Because my forehead, I feel it's pretty big. It's definitely not a tiny forehead. I definitely do not have a tiny forehead. And thanks to my dad had the big forehead. Thanks to my daddy. But yeah, so for me, like, I decided, well, why don't I just do I'm trying to find parking here. But yeah, I can park right here because it's not. Yes, okay. So yeah, so I go ahead and do the side bangs. So and I'm happy with the side bangs. Yeah, I just did them last night actually. So here they are. I just kind of trimmed it a little bit because I do have they're already kind of like a side bang swoop. And then I used the hair razor and just kind of like trimmed it and made it more feathery looking. So as you can see, it looks very, it's kind of crazy right now because of the wind, but I really I like having the feathered look to it. I mean, it is pretty, I like it. So and I decided, because I normally before I started wearing wigs, how I would part my side bangs would be more going from left to right. Now I'm doing it from right to left, and I'm doing that now more because a lot more of where the pieces, see right here, this was my spot that I had a lot of hair loss, and now I'm getting more hairs here, which is awesome. And then I have some hair here on top, so it's really coming back. And then the same here was, I think, is a little bit less than here. So that's why I feel more confident to showing this side than this side. So this side has more, and also too, it's nice to switch off, because then after you wear a certain parting for so long, it gets flatter down the line. So here, at least now, because I haven't parted on this side, now it has more of a bump and more of a hump, as you can see right here. I don't know if you can, but here it has more of a bump, so it gives it more of a oomph look to it, and so that's why I like it like that. And so it's nice. And then once it gets flat again, then, you know, the big thing is to flip it over again. So when you flip it, when you keep it for so long in a certain part, I mean, granted, it will normally stay. It won't be too much. It won't be like hard to keep it in that area. However, it will start getting flatter. And so it will be flat because it's been parted that way for so long. So because I've always parted my side bangs this way, it started to get a lot more flat. Now it's not like that because it has a little oomph with it. So I like it. So anyways, I gotta get going because I am back at work. And yeah, so please like and subscribe. This will be the ending of this vlog. I am going to do a video sometime this weekend. I don't know what yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a full-on, like maybe how I install my extensions. I might do that. I know I've done quite a few videos of that, but now I feel like I think finally I've really mastered it. I think I'm close to really mastering it now. I'm a whole lot better. I have better techniques now than I did when I first had it. And I have better, I don't know, I feel like I know more now than I did when I did all those videos before. So, but I might do like an update of how I do my extensions and what do I do, and especially how do I style my bangs in the morning. So I think I might do that this weekend. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of debating. It's either that or shopping vlog or something, but I'm definitely gonna record this weekend, definitely, for sure. Anyways, I'll check you guys later. Please like and subscribe, and toodles.